Hi everyone, welcome back to Hanson Never Done Farms. It is Wednesday, December 4th, and we are just a few short days away from our start Watch Me dates on Miss Snow. As many of you know, we purchased her in the end of August, 1st of September, and I had been told that she possibly could be bred, that she had been with a buck for a few weeks, and she was bred, guys. So her first Watch Me date is December 10th. That's when we're gonna start watching her. And so this is the time that I'm going to start getting things around. I'm not used to being of that mindset of kidding in December, but it's coming, and it's coming fast. So I decided to come in and start getting my kidding kit together. You guys, many of you who have been with us for several years have seen this. I go over my kidding kit every year, but as we always get new subscribers, I want to just kind of go over it real quick. There are a few things that I'm missing that I'm going to have to get in the next day or so, but for the most part we are ready to go. So in my kidding kit, as always, I have the nasal bulb. This helps clear mucus out of their throats. I have a little preemie bottle. All of this is sanitized, so I don't want to take it out. I have a little preemie bottle, and I have a pair of scissors in case I need to cut the cord. I also have puppy pads. I generally don't use them, but I'm going to try again this year to use them. I have a Kelly Kids puller. I've never had to use one of these. This is only if the kid is stuck with the neck back, head back, whatever. Never have had to use it, but you guys know my motto. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And then I have a couple pairs of gloves. That is something I'm going to have to get before we really get into kidding season. I've got just a small bottle of lubricant, and I actually found some of these baby bottles at a yard sale. There was 3 to a package. It was sealed, and this is just perfect. The little preemie bottle is great if I just need to quickly get something in a kid, but I'm really excited to get a little bit of a bigger bottle this year. I can fit more colostrum in it, and I won't have to keep going back for more. Having a little bit bigger of a bottle might be a little bit better if there's an issue and I need to get a kid fed and out of the way and not worry about them for 30 minutes or so. This little bottle doesn't really give that great of an amount. It's great just to get them motivated to want to drink more, but if I need to fill a kid up and kind of put it away for an hour or two if there's an issue with mom, this bottle's gonna really come in handy. But anyways, back to it. In my little kit here, I have my thermometer, I have some disinfecting wipes, and I have some baby aspirin in case I feel like mom needs it. And then I have my towels. I save all of my threadbare hand towels and bathroom towels, and they go into my kidding box and ultimately ends up out at the barn. I will say, if any of you have towels like that you are getting rid of, look on Facebook, contact some of your local goat breeders in your area. I know personally I'll take them. I have no problem. I go to yard sales. If I find towels and hand towels really cheap at yard sales, I'll pick them up every time and just put them in my box. I'm running really low. I had went to a yard sale last year and I bought like 8 towels for like $5. They're nice towels. My problem is they're really nice towels and I'm so far unwilling to cut them up and put them in my box. But that is just, this is the kit that I take with me. Now the one thing that I am missing is iodine. I need to go get some iodine. I thought that I had some and I can't find it anywhere. As I usually do, I've misplaced it or I ran out. Chances are I'll go buy a new bottle of it. Chances are I'll go buy a new bottle of it and then I'll find it. I've looked all over the place. I can't find it, so I do need to go and get a bottle of iodine because I dip cords. That is something that I do as soon as they're born. So, as of right now, other than the iodine, I'm ready. My kit is complete, and I usually have this sitting by the back door and ready to go. So, the one thing that I will be taking up, this is my bigger kit, and I usually have extra towels, puppy pads, but I also have a blow dryer in there. And the blow dryer will make its way into my smaller kit eventually. Once I get everything set up, I will put the blow dryer in here just because it is really easy. I have electric up at the barn and it's a lot easier to dry a kit off with a blow dryer and up there than it is to haul the kit all the way back here, blow dry it, and then take it back up there. So I do have a blow dryer that will make its way into my kitting kit also. So that's it, guys. That's just simple, easy, grab and go. It's here. That's my kitting kit. I also, for my own happiness, because we are heading into winter, I do have hand warmers. I do have hand warmers that I've popped into the top, and if I need them, they're there. One of our subscribers sent us some headgear flashlights. Those are already up at the barn. And so I have those if I need them. If she has, you know, she ends up being a nighttime freshener, hopefully not. But if so, I do have headlamps up there. We do have electric, we do have lights, but they're, you know, they're not as good as daylight. So headlamps are a must. Those are already up there. But I'm getting ready to go up and do a sanitary clip on Miss Snow, so let's head on up. Houston, we have a problem. I just spent the better part of 5-10 minutes getting those girls moved. Thank goodness I did not go to town today, because I had actually thought about going to town today. I know I latched this gate. I know I did, because I double checked it this morning. So I'm going to have to think of something else, because somebody figured out a gate. And we can't have nobody figuring out gates. That is not going to work for me. I tell you what. Just when you think you have it all figured out, they go and mess you up. Every time. Like I said, it's a good thing I didn't run into town today. Alright, so I'm going to have to let them get this out of their system. I'm not going to try and bring them in yet. I ran back and got the pine shavings, because I think I'm going to get their shed done up again. It's not bad, but we are supposed to be in the 20s again tonight and tomorrow night, so making sure these girls have a nice dry bed to lay down on is paramount, and then I'm going to go down and do the boys, and of course get our sweet Snow her sanitary clip. Anyways, let me get this done and I will be right back. Okay, I tricked them in. Got them bedded up for the next couple of cold nights, and they are ready. I'll go take care of the boys in a little bit. It's just a simple scooping out where they've pooped, laying down some lime, and refreshing. I used some spent hay that was on the ground that wasn't soiled. Most of it was from just droppings from in here. Trying to save on the straw because that stuff's expensive. You'd think it wouldn't be, but it's expensive. But anyways, they have a nice, clean place to be. And I can get started on Miss Snow. Hopefully. She obviously has never been dairy clipped. Which is fine. Hold still, sweetheart. You're fine. Again, we don't want to get it too close. We don't want to shave her down completely to the skin. We want to give her a little bit of protection. You're okay. You're alright. You're alright. But I do want to make it easier also to see her udder. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be functional. And that is functional. Not the best, but we don't need the best. We just need... Oh, there you go, sweetie. You can stand up. We just need cleanliness. I don't want to, like I said, my goal wasn't to shave her completely down to the skin. It was just to get a better view of what I need to see. We'll let her finish. While all these girls over here are super jealous. Super jealous. Your turn's coming, girls. It's coming. if I were to do a full dairy clip, I would shave her stomach also and do a better job around her teats. But she has such a beautiful foreudder, you guys. I did milk her last year, if you guys remember, and she had the easiest to milk teats, and she nice orifices she emptied out super easy. So I'm excited to see what she does as a second freshener. I can tell just by looking at her udder she's not close, because that's not a I'm gonna kid any day udder. So now that I said that, of course, she's gonna make a liar out of me. It is typical for them to have discharge. That can start a full month before kidding, and it's not generally a concern to me as long as it's not red, not bloody, and I can check her ligaments. Ligaments run as a V down the side of their tail head, and they feel like pencils, guys, and she has both of her ligaments firmly attached. So Miss Snow, I think we're safe for a few days. What do you think? She don't care. She just wants to eat. The buck that she was bred to also has blue eyes, so there is a 100% chance of getting blue-eyed kids. Polled, Snow is polled, so we do have a 50% chance of getting polled kids. So if you guys, anybody's in the market, you gotta let me know. But she is absolutely gorgeous. Hi, my boys. Hi, my boys. What up, Cash? What? How we doing, huh? How we doing? Oh, I know. You always want to fight. You always want to fight. I don't want to fight you. Why can't you just be a love? Look it. Go be such a love. Go be such a love. I don't want to fight you, Titan. Let's go see yours. I think that their shed is a little bit in better condition than the girls'. Not as many bucks in here. Oh yeah. I'm just going to fluff it a little bit, and I think that'll be fine. Taking care of 3 bucks is a whole lot easier than taking care of 16 girls. A little bit of fresh hay, and they are good. Pulled out the malali, and we're good. Boys are situated for the next couple of cold nights. Chickens are easy. They have their roost, and so we typically don't have to do much. If it was going to be very windy and whatnot, I would definitely put this barrier back up on their wall. Jeff keeps that up there, and once we get the Arctic blast, he'll cover that to protect them a little bit, but they can handle the 22-degree drops that we're gonna have, because they'll get up on the roost. So guys, that's gonna do it for me for a little bit. I'm gonna go in, it's lunchtime, and take care of that, and then I'll be back up later, of course, to do normal chores. Just wanted to bring you guys along for getting Snow ready. Again, her first watch me date is on the 10th. We always go 5 days before. That's when I'm going to start really paying attention 2 or 3 times a day to feeling those ligaments and making sure that we stay on top of her. But if you guys don't mind, give us a like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. We'll catch y'all